Good morning, gorgeous people. Welcome to your reading for Friday, the 3rd of October. Wishing you a glorious day and a beautiful weekend, but let's jump in and see what messages are coming our way today. As always, readings are timeless. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Oops. Okay, you could be moving in silence right now. You've got someone reflecting on their behavior. Someone who is cloud hungry. They say anything, they do anything, they're just dramatic and make shit up. Someone's haunted by memories and flashbacks of what's happened of their past maybe, or their past actions towards you, and how things have played out. Someone could be struggling financially or having financial issues, but you've definitely got someone trying to get a closer look up in your business. You're moving. You could literally be moving house, moving cities, or moving on from some situation. Could be legal issues that you're moving on from. You've got someone in their head overthinking, stressed, over-analyzing everything. You don't care what this person is doing because you are too busy winning. This person is a forcer. They force their way in, they force their ideas, their opinions onto you, they use force to get what they want. You are the queen rising through. So throughout all of this, you stepped into your power. They've tried to bring you down and they couldn't. They're going to end up one broke ass bitch. They're creeping. Could be getting some remote viewing on you, or they could just be asking mutual friends or mutual people that you know about you, following yours or people that you know, Facebook or Instagram. I'll pause in a second and grab them. So you could have been married to this person. You could feel trapped in this situation. Someone could be going to jail. They're very much in despair about how things have turned out, or possibly their past actions catching up with them. Just hold and I'll grab these other cards I dropped. Okay, so we've had you definitely heavy on somebody's minds, or this situation is. They possibly fumbled a goddess. You've held yourself with such poise and elegance and class. Or someone tried to force their way or force you to do what they wanted you to do. So you could be moving on from some legal situation. There's more than one person in their head about you. You possibly had more than one person try to force your hand. It's a message of concern here that's fallen on legal issues. We'll have a look at that. It's going to be too many. Oh my goodness. This has been a long journey. There's change coming. Could be unexpected income, but there's transformation. You're moving on. You're closing out chapters for a new beginning. This person tried to bring you down, but they couldn't possibly do it because you are such a high caliber of person. They didn't realize your strength. You're fully protected by the universe. I'll just pause and grab this unknown card. You're too busy winning, so wealth could be coming your way. Legal proceedings could be behind you, but let's have a look at, I just want to have a look at this message of concern. Okay, the message of concern could literally be a judgment or something from a solicitor or like a judge, which brings a new beginning in finances for you. It possibly brings it in your wealth, so it's not your message of concern. And it's full steam ahead. Intuitively, you already know what this is. You already know what's coming. All right, what am I going to use today? Or this person, also with a message of concern, this person may have tried to rattle you through some sort of communication, email, message or something to force their way, to force your hand into blowing a trumpet or getting you to fold or do something because the legal system is coming in around them, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, there could be some challenging information in regards to justice that comes in. There is an offer being made. We've got forward movement. Possibly you had to protect some children, but you're moving on from the challenging times. It could be payday. You could be getting what you're entitled to. Someone definitely had ulterior motives. Truth is in front of the court. But we've got truth, justice, clarity. This definitely could be a situation that involves children. For some of you, this may get settled before it goes to judgment or before a court, because we've got someone's having a different perspective and then there's an offer coming in. Someone was coming from an unhealed place, or there's more healing that they have to do. Definitely a breakdown of a family situation. But there's a choice. There's a choice to do something different. There's a highly conflictual situation. This person tried to break you financially, withhold your finances maybe. They tried to block you from moving forward. Your judgment. So we've got judgment. There's a positive resolution coming to some sort of legal situation. For some, there could be a half-assed apology that's coming in on the backside of it as well, especially if this person has had a different perspective. But your time of lack is behind you. You've held the faith when others would have given up. If this does go to court, then you can take comfort in knowing that things will go your way. This person probably also intuitively knew that, so that's what they were forcing you to change something. But someone hasn't done the healing after this breakdown. There's been a lot of internal conflict. Kind of feel like that they hate themselves. Also 10:10 on the clock. October could be significant. Alright, but let's grab some further clarity. So the Hierophant can also represent courthouses, I guess, in this situation. And you can see there's two people in front of a judge, and the judge has all the knowledge. So all the truth is there in front of him or her to be able to make an informed decision. Someone was trying to hold on to everything, but I feel like this is also a Tower moment that's combined, and it's bringing an end to a cycle for you so that you can move on fully. For some on the back of this, love could come in for you. Maybe with a Gemini or an Aquarius. Alright. Yeah, and the court, like what is in front of the court is how someone tried to withhold your money, put you in a time of lack, how they tried to block you, how they did everything that they could to force you to do what they wanted you to do. They didn't want the truth out, because you can see how this Falcon also has his eyes covered. So they didn't want the truth to be seen. Alright, I'll grab some clarity now that I've stopped talking. You're going to be sitting pretty on your throne of abundance. Yikes. Okay, I'll just grab, I won't take them, I'll just take the ones that fell on the table. Okay, so you've got a financial abundance coming in. You'll be able to live a life of luxury. It's coming in quite quickly. It could be after a judgment or like a different perspective, but it definitely feels like things are moving fast in your favor at a rapid rate. Five could be significant, even 555. We've actually got 555 here. Yeah, someone was very unjust and unfair and treated you poorly. Could be a Libra. Yep, and now you've been strong in this situation, and now they're crying over spilt milk. They've lost the relationship. They possibly lost children. They probably lost themselves in the process. They could definitely lose everything. Three aces. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. So someone throughout this justice system and who is unjust and unfair and unkind tried to create illusion. They probably tried to do magic, but they're definitely crying over spilt milk because everything that they've done has failed. And you just kept glowing up into this Queen rising or King rising, and you've got new beginnings inbound in every which way. Yeah, you've overcome obstacles to move forward. For some of you also, there could be somebody else in your energy as well, more so for a new relationship. Could be another air sign, mainly an Aquarius, who also had some self-sabotaging tendencies. And that also is overcoming obstacles. There's a major turning point happening with somebody else in your life, emotional in nature, and they want to come forward and offer you their cup, their heart. You can see in this chariot that there's the lotus flower. Could also be dealing with a Cancer. Heavy Aquarius energy here though, but a new door is opening up. Someone hasn't been able to let you go. It feels like that possibly there could have been some challenges in that situation as well, but there's a major changing point coming to it. Oops. You can come out of flight. You don't have to defend yourself. Okay. If there is a romantic relationship, or even if it was this person that you've had a breakdown in communication, no, breakdown in partnership with, someone who was highly toxic, they're really ungrounded and unstable and just so out of sorts and out of balance with you. Aquarius everywhere. Out of balance without you. So, again, there's been a transformation in some separate love situation or relationship situation. So you could have someone who withheld energy, who withheld love, who was highly independent, didn't want to, was scared of commitment, coming in for their chance with love, heart-to-heart conversations and deepening connections, and they want to finally offer something after they've had their own awakening. And in the legal situation, there could be positive resolution coming. There could be a new home, or you get to move homes because of the situation, or backdoor home in the situation. There's no love lost with this person. There's no working on things or working things out with them, but at least you get the positive resolution and a new beginning for yourself. All right, gorgeous people, kind of got hijacked there in the end with the love, but wishing you a gorgeous Friday and a beautiful weekend, and I'll catch you on Monday. Bye.